Hey there, I'm Eva. How can I help you
Hey
today?
there, I'm Eva.
Hi
How can
Eva,
I help
what
you
can you do
today?
for me?
I'm here to help you schedule a real estate
I'm here to help you
consultation.
schedule a
I
real
can check
estate
for available time
consultation.
slots
I
and
can
book
check
an
for
appointment for
available
you.
time slots and book an
What
appointment
kind
for
of
you.
assistance are you looking for
What kind of
today?
assistance are
Well,
you
that's
looking for
really great.
today?
So, I need to book an appointment. Do you have any available slots or suggestions?
Let me check the available slots for you.
Let me check the
I
available
apologize,
slots for
but it
you.
seems
I apologize,
So,
but it seems
today we are going to build an appointment AI scheduler in n8n workflow. As you can see over here, I have already built the workflow in no code, low codes in n8n. So this is a perfect appointment scheduler workflow, and I will break it down so you can easily understand what this workflow is about. So let's get started. So the purpose of this workflow is to basically uh, check the available slots in Google Calendar and to see whether any slot is available in your desired Google Calendar or not, and book appointments directly from an API or a chat interface using a webhook. So this is a webhook. Basically, it's an entry point for an external request. Request coming outside from any third-party services. So we are using a webhook or in this workflow. So I will guide you step by step what each individual node is doing over here in this workflow. So first we need to understand how we are going to make an AI agent in ElevenLabs. So I have previously shown you a more detailed version of ElevenLabs. Um, but today we are going to have a little more deep understanding of conversational AI ElevenLabs agents. So when you log in into ElevenLabs account, you will have this view, and you are just going to go to the agent section, click on this agent section, and ElevenLabs will give you the details of your conversational AI agent. So when you come over here to this agents platform, uh, you will get some parameters like what language you want to select for the agent language, uh, the system prompt, the first message. So whenever you call to your appointment scheduler AI agent, this is the first message that the AI assistant is going to speak. So I have written it over here based on your own use case. You can use any first message according to your own needs. So the first message is, "Hi there, I'm Eva. How can I help you today?" Then the most important thing is the system prompt, how the AI assistant is going to perform the task, the behavior of the AI assistant, and what tools it is going to call uh, using the function calling tool, which tool to call on the right time. So this is a system prompt. I have written it down in my ElevenLabs, but I will share the system prompt with you as well, because this is important to understand uh, that how the AI assistant is going to perform the task, the execution, and the reasoning and the action to take before uh, taking any action. So this is the system prompt. I will share it with you. You don't need to worry about the length of the system prompt, that if you think it's too longer and hard to understand, but it's very easy and very easy to understand and easy to implement in your own systems. So then we have the section of agent knowledge base. You can add your own knowledge bases to this AI agent, but we won't be going uh, to understand what the knowledge bases are. But now let's go to the custom tools. And now this we have two tools over here. One is the book appointment and the second one is the check availability. So for the book appointment, what we have done is we have written a tool that the AI assistant is going to call this tool based on the user behavior. And once, for example, if the user said, I need to book an appointment. So the AI agent is going to listen for this event and perform the specific action based on this book appointment event tool. So in this book appointment tool, we have given the name of the tool, the description for this tool, and using a webhook request to basically an entry point for external requests. So now inside our n8n workflow, we have used a webhook over here, and this webhook is basically being used to get the requests from the ElevenLabs AI assistant. Now, how this webhook is going to know from where the request is coming in from? So we have copied our webhook URL over here. So whenever this webhook is triggered by the AI assistant, the webhook is going to receive some parameters over here and some output, like for example the user agent, that is the ElevenLabs, the forward port, the tool call name, which is the check availability, the preferred time, and the webhook URL. So you have to just copy this test URL. If you want to go towards the production and use the production URL, you can just simply click on the production URL and copy this. But now for our test use case, we are just doing the testing for the AI assistant. So you will copy this test URL and paste the test URL over here. So I've already done it, and once this is done, you will make sure you have selected the post request, because we are sending request to the n8n webhook. So the method is the post. As you can see, the http, the header method, is the post method. And then coming towards the query parameters, what these query parameters are. So the query parameters are basically collected by the LLMs and that are sent as the query of the request. So for example, if I execute this workflow, this webhook is going to basically listen for a test event. So inside that test event, if I execute my AI agent, if I come over here and test my AI agent, so for example, if I am speaking over here and saying
Hey there,
something,
I'm Eva.
so
How can I help you
this
today?
data is going to be received to this webhook. So now let's go back and see the tool, how it is going to be triggered. So for the book appointment, you have to make sure you select the identifier, which is the tool call name. So whenever the specific tool is triggered by a webhook, the AI assistant is going to send this data to our webhook node, and based on that tool call name, then our next large language model is going to perform what action to take place, whether to book an appointment or the check availability in the calendar. So for the booking appointment, the user information is required for booking an appointment. That includes the email, the date, time, on which date the user wants to book the appointment, and the name of the user, of course, whom which user is booking the appointment, and what name of the user is. So it's simply straightforward. You can put any other query parameter in this tool as well. So once this is done, you have to just copy this webhook URL and paste it over here, and whenever this book appointment tool is triggered, our webhook is going to receive some data from the AI assistant, and then we will see what based on the input, what we have received in the output. Now similarly, we have the second tool, which is the check availability tool, where the AI agent is going to check for the availability slots in your Google Calendar. So for that, again, you have to use the same webhook URL and paste it over here. And of course, the method is post. So we are sending data from the AI assistant to the webhook node. Then for the tool call name, so it's same for the book appointment as well. So we are just giving a description for what tool the AI assistant is going to call, whether it's tool call name or whether it's book appointment or check availability. So this tool call name, for example, if I say I need to uh, book an appointment, so for the tool call name the webhook will receive the book appointment. And if I say can you please check the availability of in my calendar, so the check availability will be triggered. So same as the body parameter, here you have the preferred time and the preferred time for the appointment. This is the check availability tool. Now most importantly, these two uh, custom tools are going to be called in this system prompt. So this is the, you can call it as the brain of the large language model, where it has we have given some instructions to the large language model that you need to follow these instructions very precisely, and don't go out of the context and only follow these details, where you can see that the goal is to schedule real estate consultation appointments quickly and accurately while ensuring a positive client experience. So here you need to understand, like for the check availability, the AI assistant is going to check that, let me check the available slots, please hold on the line. And based on the check availability tool, it is going to check in your get availability in the calendar of your Google Calendar, and see whether do you have any booked appointments in your calendar or not. So let's not waste any other more time in on this AI assistant, and let's get started to the n8n workflow. So here this workflow contains different nodes, starting with the first node, which is the webhook node, for an entry point for external requests from the ElevenLabs AI assistant. So this basically receive some data into our workflow, and based on the output data, every node performs some specific action. Then we have the switch node over here. So this switch node basically decides the next action based on the tool call name. So from the previous node, if the tool call name is check availability, so the switch node is going to have two routing rules. One rule is for the check availability and the second rule is for the book appointment rule. So if the routing rule tool call name is equal to check availability, then it checks for calendar slots, and if the tool call name is equal to book appointment, then it creates a calendar event in your Google Calendar uh, API. So here the switch is it make it usable, reusable for both check and for book action using the same webhook. So the data coming from the webhook is passed to the switch node, and inside this switch node we have two routing rules, check availability and book appointment. So if the routing rule is check availability, so it will go to this if node. So it checks if the user has provided a preferred time or not. So the check availability is going to have the preferred time, and if it yes, then it sends for the check desired for day, which is an AI model. So here this is an AI model that will process the checked for desired day, and in this checked for desired day we have a prompt that the current date is now and the time is now. So which means, like, if today is 11th of November or 10th of November, the current date is going to be passed to the AI large language model, and then this assistant is going to perform some uh, user defined actions based on this prompt. So if it's for the check for desired day, then for the desired day it is going to pass the desired day to the Gemini 2.5 flash large language model, And then for the desired day, we have the structured output, which converts basically an ISO 8601 timestamps with the time zone 5. So my current time zone is PST, Pakistan Standard Time, and this is the example output. So we are giving a structure output cursor to our uh, fallback model for our this AI system to basically get the date always in the future, the time zone, and this node basically uses a Google Gemini chat model and a structured output parser. So then for the check desired day, we have another uh, to AI system where it is performing the same task, but the difference is if no preferred time was given, then this node automatically calculates the tomorrow 9 a.m. as starting time, or the same day next 5 p.m. as it ends. So again, we have the Google Gemini chat model and the output structure parser over here. So based on the on this if uh, node, if the preferred time is given, then it is going to pass to the desired day, and if it's not given, then it will be passed to our upcoming week. Then we have the merge node. Basically it merge both the AI paths, desired day or next week range, into a single data flow. So uh, if it, if the input coming from the checked for desired day and the input coming for check for upcoming week 2 is the both uh, AI parts are merged into a single data flow. So once it's merged, then it fetches your Google actual booked slots. Here, if I click on it, we have a resource. This is the Google calendar node. We have selected the resource as calendar, operation as availability if time slot is available in your calendar, and from list, from which list parameter you have selected your calendar from. So my calendar is this Muhammad Ishaq. You can select your own calendar, and then the start time, of course. It basically it fetches your actual booked slots from Google Calendar using the uh, range received from the AI. So the start time and the end time will be received from your back nodes. Then we uses it uses an aggregate function, which is it combines and flattens all the calendar data for easier comparison in later steps. So if for example, if it will check that if there are any book slots in time range, if it is empty, if the calendar is free, of course. So if the data contains nothing, that means your calendar is free. And if it's not empty, then we have written a JavaScript code to find available hours. So this is a simple JavaScript code. Basically it sees whether you have a slot of available hours in your calendar or not. So then if the slot is free, then this node immediately responds to a webhook, and this webhook is basically uh, connected to the first webhook. So if the slot is free, the desired date is free. If it's true, then the desired date is free. If there is a slot available, then in the webhook will respond, the AI system will respond that the slot is available. And if it's not, then it will simply passes that book slot to a JavaScript code to find available hours. So this was the workflow of the AI assistant. So if I just give a summary of this node flow, then we have the webhook explanation, the if statement, the AI assistant, the merge node, the calendar get availability node, and stuff like this. So you can test this AI agent in the ElevenLabs by just clicking it on over here, and make sure your n8n workflow is active and it's saved. So this will, once it's saved, it will receive the data from the AI assistant if when you test this AI agent. I hope you guys have just understood the concept of ElevenLabs conversational AI agent and how to implement this conversational AI agent to book your Google Calendar slots using the ElevenLabs agent. So I will share this n8n workflow with you as well, and the prompt, the system prompt, and you just uh, have to drag and drop this n8n workflow in your n8n home workflow, and you can start building this AI assistant very easily. Thank you very much, and looking forward to have more awesome AI based n8n executions for you.